Okay, well this will be interesting. I've been collecting clips of me unboxing and getting books in the mail for like the past 2 months, but some of that footage just got lost and it was too hard to compile it all together. Long story short, I have a massive book haul because I've been accumulating way too many books and I'm just going to show them all to you today. Most of these books I've gotten for review, or I did books for trade, my new obsession. I have a ginormous stack of things that I need to discuss, so I'm just gonna get right on into it. The first book I have is Lover Eternal by J.R. Ward, which is the sequel to Dark Lover, which is like a vampire porny book. I wasn't intending on picking this one up, but I saw it at Half Price Books and it was cheap, and this was just really fast and stupid, smutty read, so I thought might as well. The next book I have is A Child Called It by Dave Peltzer. This is a memoir about a boy who grew up with an abusive mother, and I just thought that could be really interesting to read about. And I haven't read anything memoir on this topic, so I think it would be a really hard topic. The next book I got is The History of Love by Nicole Krauss, because I got this for $2 at Half Price Books. This is about a girl whose mother's depressed, and so she goes on a hunt for her mom's favorite author to see if he can help her make her less depressed. The guy is from Poland, so I think there's going to be some historical fiction aspects of this, and it just sounds really touching. The next book is Franny and True by Karen Hattrap. I got this book in the mail from Emma because she said she's never going to read it and I can have it. And this book's about a girl whose cousin has to come move in with them, and he is gay. I mainly got this because in the synopsis it says it confronts issues of race, class, and sexuality in a coming-of-age story, and that's just right up my alley. Social justice, why not? This next book I have, you should not be surprised at all. I found this on eBay, it's Shatter Me, but this is the international edition where this is like the actual paperback. I know these exist, but they went out of print whenever the new paperback was printed, so this is hashtag rare. Probably not. But it was only $6, so I was like, yeah, bring it on. I just got this in the mail, and you might have seen on Snapchat I unboxed this, but I got It by Stephen King, which, if you're unaware, is 1,100 pages long. This is from Amanda, but I don't know which Amanda. Just kind of came in the mail from Amazon, so if this is you, thank you so much. I started it obviously because it's October and I'm on page 22. Already a child has died. It's fine. I've heard about this. I know it's about clowns, but that's about all I know. So hopefully this is going to be good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it this year or anytime soon. The next book I have is The Hamilton Affair by Elizabeth Cobbs. This is a technically non-fiction telling of Hamilton's life and obviously his affair with Mariah Reynolds, but it's told in like third person as if it's a story happening, and I just think it's gonna be so good. Obviously I love Hamilton to death. He's my actual dad, and I think it's gonna be interesting. The book starts out when he's 11. I assume it's just gonna follow his life up until he meets Mariah, and it's gonna be dramatic. It's gonna end with the founding fathers being like, have you read this? This next book I received in the mail from Source Books, and it is Labyrinth Lost by Zoraida Cordova. I know that this book has a bisexual Hispanic main character, and that's all I've heard about it because that's all everyone raves about. But it definitely does deal with mythology, I believe. It has to do with spells and boys and drama. And it's personalized to my name, which was insane and not expected, so thank you, Source Books. I purchased 2 books on Amazon to treat myself for all the stress I've had this semester, and the first one's a poetry book called Teaching My Mother How to Give Birth by Warson Shire. Apparently this is modern poetry or neo-modern poetry. I don't know. My friend recommended this to me. He's probably watching this. Hi Mitch, I bought this. This book is absolutely tiny, so I'm probably going to save this for Cramathon, even though I'm really eager to give this a try. It just sounds really good, very feminist. Also, this cover art is just intriguing. Then the other book I got from Amazon to treat myself was Ash by Melinda Lowe. This is a YA Cinderella retelling that is lesbians. I'm there for it. That sounds really interesting. Melinda Lowe has a ton of books out that are about like diverse characters, so I'm definitely going to be giving her a go more often. Here's a book I got for a review from the author. This is We Awaken by Callista Lynn. This is a book that's contemporary YA that's about an asexual main character and possibly also other asexual supporting character. I'm not sure how that weaves into the plot line, but this is also signed. It's pretty short and I can't wait to give this one a try. This next book I requested for review from Penguin, and it is Beast by Bree Spangler. I realize half this book haul is just about gay characters, but no regrets. This is another YA contemporary about a guy who's a jock and he tries to commit suicide because he's gay, and whenever he goes to an inpatient program he meets a new friend there who's transgender, so I just really want to support gay transgender characters, and this sounds really interesting. My kind friend Christopher from Twitter sent me some books, first one being And I Darkened by Kirsten White. All I know about this book is that it has bisexual character in it, possibly bisexual main character, but it's a fantasy book that deals with stuff that I hear is good. Everyone's raving about this, and it's like the new big, I don't know. Might as well try it. And then he sent me the best thing of the year, the Mistborn Trilogy box set by Brandon Sanderson. It starts with the Final Empire, then there's 2 extras that I don't feel like reading, or I mean reading the titles of right now. I'll probably read them in the future. All I know is that this is a fantasy series with amazing characters. Any person you talk to about these says they're amazing, so hopefully it's not overhyped for me and I can enjoy it just as much as everyone else. Additionally, he got me The Alloy of Law, which I think might be the spin-off series or some sort of companion. I'm not going to read the back just in case, but it's the matching UK cover, so I'm very happy about that. Thank you so much, Christopher, for all of this. And then I got another book for review, which I typically would never pick up, but it just sounded real cool. This is The Best American Short Stories, edited by Junot Diaz. He's the author of The Brief and Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde, which I've yet to read, but this is a collection of short stories, obviously, that they release every year. This is the 2016 edition. The only author that I recognize from the name on the back is Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, but I was told in the email request that this is very diverse, and so that's the reason I picked it up. I'm probably just going to skim through this and not read it completely consecutively, but I do want to get more into short stories, so that's why I have this here. The next book I have is Go Set a Watchman by HarperCollins. Am I even real? Harper Lee. What's in here? I didn't even know there was stuff in here. I'm so ignorant. She wrote me a letter and gave me a bookmark. I don't have to pay better attention. She wrote me a letter that I'm just now reading, but she said, hope Tahada gives you a book for. Me too, Jacqueline. This is the prequel to To Kill a Mockingbird. I think it centers around Atticus. It's not a prequel, it's a sequel. Oh! I thought this was a prequel the whole time. I know for a fact I'm going to be rereading book 1 and then reading this one because I haven't read the first book since freshman year of high school, and back then I was like, whatever. So I think if I reread it, I'm going to get a lot more out of it, and hopefully, I know people have said this one's not a really great addition, but I would really love to hear about this one too. The next book I have is also an ARC. This one is The Diabolic by S.J. Kincaid. This is a new sci-fi book, I believe, which I am not into sci-fi, honestly. I don't like spaceshipy sci-fi books. I have this up for trade on my Twitter if you are interested in reading this, since I'm probably never going to. Next up, I clearly got myself a copy of Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. I have already read this. I do have a couple of clips from my Snapchat review, but a lot of it I was not able to save, so I don't have the full review. A lot of people have already spoken how upset they are about the sequel, and I definitely did not like this one as much as the other ones. And I don't know if I have enough in me to rant about it in a book talk, but I do have those Snapchat clips if you're interested. Maybe I'll just upload those. Very discombobulated. But yeah, did not like this one. Why? What velvet wrap? Why? My friend April and I'll link her channel down below. She's amazing. We decided to do a book swap, but she got me 2 books. The first one I've already read, and it is Illuminae by Amy Kaufman, Jay Kristoff. Amazing. Spectacular. I reviewed it. I'll link that down below. And the other book she got me I've not read, which, going back to gay main characters, it's Simon vs. the Homo Sapien Agenda by Becky Albertalli. This book follows a guy who has an online relationship with someone else, and he gets discovered, and there's blackmail, and I don't know how the gay stuff comes in, but hopefully there is some gay stuff. Lastly, I have A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Court of Mist and Fury in the UK editions. I traded 2 separate people for these, so thank you to both of you respectively. I can't remember your names off the top of my head, don't hurt me. I think this one's Rebecca and this one is Ellie. This is one of my new and upcoming favorite series, and I just really wanted the international edition. Same with Throne of Glass. Even though it's trash, I really do like the international editions of those, so I'm on the hunt for them. I don't know, man. This series is so good. I just also love the size difference in these, and the spines look so clean and good. Kaylin is currently reading this one, so I'm converting people. These are just pretty and I wanted them. With that being said, that is all the books that I got. Look at that sinning. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and let me know if you read any of these books and if you liked them. I need to chill with the getting books in the mail thing, because I told the post office, I was like, y'all probably hate me. I'm done with this video now. It's been a while. Thank you everyone for watching. Goodbye. Let's pretend like the background of this video isn't a mess. Let's just focus on my beautiful makeup today, because my lipstick matches my dress. I'm living for it. Today I got a very exciting package. I've been waiting for this to come in the mail. I did some schmoozing and I met a girl named Fallon. She had some stuff that I wanted and I had some stuff that she wanted. So we did a little swoop-de-swoop, and I'm not gonna spoil it for you or anything, but Shatter Me items may or may not be in here. I've basically been on the prowl for any coverless Shatter Me arc, Furthermore swag, Shatter Me signed, Unravel Me signed, like anything that I can get my hands on. Scamming for every book I can get my hands on. Planning for the future, see me now as I stand on the bow of a ship. I'll stop that right now before it goes too far. While I'm undoing this, I might as well just tell you Fallon has a blog. Her blog is called Seeing Double in Neverland. She's a wonderful person. I will link her blog down below. I'm gonna cry because this is finally open. Are you ready? Are you ready? So here's what we got. Okay, so once again, here is her card. So I could have just read this off. Yep, Seeing Double in Neverland.blogspot.com. Got a little letter, which I will proceed to read whenever I'm done fangirling about this. Got a little Furthermore sampler. Okay, listen. I know you're like, you own the book. But in like 10 years, no one's gonna have these. And I will. That's not true. But I just wanted like the little collectible items that go along with her stuff. So I'm looking for these. I don't know if there's any samplers for Unravel Me or Shatter Me, but if they do, I'm interested. So the first book that I traded for is an arc of Unravel Me. If you remember, I actually already have a copy of this. I hauled it not too long ago, but it's signed with a quote. And just so you know, I've already flipped to chapter 62. Nothing is different in this edition, which is disappointing, but whatever. But the Big Daddy. This is the item that I have been ruthlessly searching for. I have scoured every corner of the internet, and finally, I cannot believe I negotiated this trade. Like, Fallon, if you're watching this, God bless. I got my hands on the coverless arc of Shatter Me. I've never seen anyone hold this up in a video. I've just seen a couple of like blurry Polaroid photos from 1994. This is so beautiful. I don't know if there's anything in here that is like way different than book one. This is from like 2011. That's ridiculous. I'm so excited. Just the fact that I have this is enough to make me want to lay down. It is also signed with a quote. What did I do to deserve you? Nothing, but thank you so much. This is gonna be my new coveted copy of Shatter Me. The Shatter Me shelf at this point is just ridiculous. I need to stop. She also asked if I wanted any of these little bookish jewelry slash homemade items that she makes. She made this Shatter Me necklace and it has the book covers on it. Oh, it's on both sides, cooliosis. Honestly, I just have a Shatter Me jewelry collection that is growing way too big for it to be a good thing. And then second, she sent me a bookmark which is based off Furthermore, and it looks like this, and it has a ruler on this side. I love this. These, she should sell these. I would buy this. Thank you, Fallon, for the 50th time for all the stuff in that box. That just made my week. It's a good life.